I sat in the library, surrounded by stacks of textbooks and notes, trying to make sense of the chaos that was my semester. I had joined a study group to get my grades back on track, and so far, it seemed to be working. We met every Wednesday evening, a group of 5 of us, and went over our notes and assignments. It was nothing out of the ordinary, just a bunch of students trying to survive college. At first, I didn't think much of it when I noticed Emily always seemed to have the right answers. I figured she was just really smart, or maybe she had a better grasp of the material than the rest of us. But as the weeks went by, I started to notice a pattern. She would always glance at her phone before answering a question, and her answers were always worded exactly like the textbook. It didn't seem like a big deal, but something about it didn't sit right with me. One evening, as we were studying for a particularly tough exam, I saw Emily sneak a peek at her phone and then proceed to recite a passage from the textbook verbatim. That's when it hit me, she was cheating, and not even trying to hide it. I felt a knot in my stomach as I realized that I had been studying with someone who was willing to cheat to get ahead. I didn't know what to do, or if I should even say anything. I tried to brush it off, telling myself it wasn't my problem, but I couldn't shake the feeling that I was somehow complicit in her cheating. As we packed up to leave, Emily turned to me and said, "Hey, thanks for explaining that concept to me, I really get it now." It sounded innocent enough, but I knew she had no idea what she was talking about. She had been cheating off her phone the whole time. I forced a smile and nodded, feeling like I was trapped in a bad dream. The next day, I found myself sitting in the student union, staring at a flyer for the school's honor code. It said something about reporting any instances of academic dishonesty, and I felt a surge of guilt for not speaking up. I thought about all the times I had struggled to understand the material, only to have Emily breeze through it with ease. It wasn't fair, and I knew I had to do something. I decided to talk to our group leader, Alex, about what I had seen. I found him in the library, studying for another exam, and pulled him aside to whisper my concerns. "Hey, can I talk to you about something?" I said, trying to sound casual. "Emily's been cheating, I'm pretty sure of it." Alex looked at me, his expression a mix of surprise and concern. "We need to talk to her about it," he said, his voice low. I nodded, feeling a sense of relief that someone else knew what was going on. But as we walked out of the library, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was in for a world of trouble. We confronted Emily the next day, and she broke down in tears, admitting to everything. It was a messy and uncomfortable conversation, but it needed to happen. As we left the library that day, I felt a sense of pride and integrity, knowing I had done the right thing. But as I looked around at my fellow group members, I realized that things would never be the same again. I'm still not sure if I did the right thing, or if it was all worth it. As I sit here now, surrounded by the same textbooks and notes, I feel a sense of emptiness. The semester is almost over, and I'm not sure what the future holds. All I know is that I had to choose between my integrity and my social status, and I chose the harder path. I'm left wondering, was it worth it?